changes or updates to the iMac. But we have a big weather story today, so we'll turn over to the National Weather Service with Tim. Take it away, Tim.
All right, good morning. This is Tim Warren from the Southern Region Rock. As you can see on the viewer here, we have quite a bit of rainfall, heavy rainfall, particularly east of San Antonio at this time and up along the Red River between Texas and Oklahoma. I have seen some flooding and rainfall totals of up to 4 inches near Bastrop, just east of San Antonio with that. As we go through the day, that flash flooding threat is going to continue and extend east into Louisiana and Arkansas, but we're also going to see greater potential for severe weather, including the possibility of some tornadoes by this afternoon. And so highlighting the threat matrix here, we will continue to have a threat of severe storms in the region throughout the weekend, maybe a little bit of a break on Sunday, but then another system moving in on Monday that's going to bring a little bit greater chance of severe weather again then. As well as the heavy rain and flooding continuing into tomorrow at this time. And also a fire weather threat persistent out in New Mexico and West Texas. Next slide, please. Really highlighting the areas there for you as we move into the afternoon. Really the threat for the severe weather is greatest over the Dallas-Fort Worth area and extends east into Arkansas, as you see highlighted on the map there. And then the flash flooding potential is along the same lines and then extends a little bit further east on into Mississippi and outside your region. And you can see the areas where we have the critical fire weather conditions today. Looking into tomorrow and the weekend, as we mentioned, we see that chance of severe weather moving east on Saturday and then late on Sunday and then continue into Monday. See the potential redevelop over central Texas up in Oklahoma and really just continue to see the potential for critical fire weather conditions and red flag warnings throughout New Mexico into the weekend. You should have seen this, the drought monitor yesterday. No significant changes, although as you might expect, some of that rainfall may be beneficial in central and northern Texas throughout the weekend, and we might be able to see a little bit of improvement in areas that need it greatly. Next slide. And the sunspots are moving towards the edge of the sun, and in an area where we're not as likely to get geomagnetic storms. A little bit of potential into tomorrow, but then decreasing as we go into the weekend. And I apologize for not updating the actual percentages in the slides. That was an error on my part this morning. Any questions?
All right, thank you, sir. Anyone has any questions, please type in the chat window or speak up if you're on the phone. There's a look at the rest of the events for the day. Notice that the FRAP outbreak is at 9:30. It will be held in the Situation room, but you can use the same phone number and link to this briefing if you'd like to attend virtually. There we go. In today's trivia, which of the following is not a damage indicator in the enhanced Fujita scale? Anyone? Anyone? Answer was D. Sorry, it's not a federal test, so the answer all of the above is not the right answer. It's control to persons and animals, not listed. And there's the 3 basic types of tornadoes. Alright, anyone has any questions, please type in the chat window or speak up on the phone. Hearing none and seeing none, this concludes today's briefing. If you stay tuned or tune back in at 9:30, it'll be time for the FRAP outbreak. Thank you all for attending. Have a great weekend.